Today we're here with Mike Chu from Chu-Shi, LA, and we're going to learn about his life and what he liked to eat throughout the years. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how we doing, Miss Yes? Thanks for having me.
We're good. So first question, since you are first generation Chinese American, what kind of food did you eat growing up in LA?
I definitely ate a lot of Chinese food growing up, being Chinese American, but I definitely ate a decent amount of American food too. Really look forward to McDonald's and their Happy Meals as a kid.
Really? McDonald's? Was that like your favorite?
It was growing up for sure. Like the nuggets are hard to beat. It's pretty solid. And plus you get a toy too. Like how do you beat that?
Facts. But with your Chinese food, is it like homemade or did you guys like venture out a lot?
We did venture out a lot. We got a lot of dim sum as a kid, which is for anyone watching that's not familiar with dim sum. It's basically the Chinese slash Cantonese version of brunch, where we drink tea and have a lot of little small side dishes. It's really good.
That's good. So outside of dim sum, what was your favorite food growing up other than McDonald's and dim sum?
Probably pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah. I see you making that face, but come on.
What
Slice
kind
of pepper.
of pizza? I didn't think, I never would have thought it was pizza.
Pizza's so good. I don't understand. What was your favorite food growing up?
Put me on the spot. Actually, lasagna.
Oh, lasagna's good. But yeah, we didn't get Italian a lot. We just got like, delivery pizza. And for me, that was pretty solid.
Did your parents cook a lot or no?
No, I was raised by my grandmother and she cooked all the meals. Right. And I didn't realize until I was an adult that she wasn't the best cook, but she did make it with love. So that's all that matters.
Do you eat her food now?
Mm. No, she passed away about 14 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, since you do have a sushi business, did you grow up eating sushi?
No, I was actually disgusted by the thought of sushi as a kid. I have a very distinct memory from when I was about 4 years old. My mom was eating sushi and I'm sitting at the table and she says, Mike, you want to try some of this? And I can still remember, now that I know my fish, it was a piece of yellowtail, completely raw, cut into a square, and she dipped in some soy sauce and stuck it in my face. And I told her, get out of my face. It looked disgusting. So no, I didn't eat sushi growing up at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't eat it either. Okay, well, since you didn't eat sushi growing up, what's your favorite dish to make today? Is it sushi?
In sushi or non-sushi?
Whatever you like. What's your favorite?
It's a loaded question. I like to make a lot of things. Probably a piece of tuna belly, otoro, the most expensive cut that I've dry aged myself, and then putting on some rice, putting some real wasabi in between, glazing it with nigiri sauce, and adding some caviar. That's probably my favorite dish to make right now.
It sounds very expensive.
It is. I believe at Matsuhisa, one piece of this particular cut with the caviar probably runs you about, might be $30 for one piece. I think that's what my friend told me. That works out.
Is it like this?
Just one bite of sushi. Just one bite.
I'm allergic, so I have no reference.
Let's see, like, think about maybe look at your thumb and that's like maybe a little bit bigger, and that's one piece with all the rice, some wasabi, some sauce, and the caviar, and that's it. It's about 30 to 35 right there.
Do you make it for like Sushi LA? Is that like a dish you make?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. $30 for a piece?
No, I do not. No, I do not. Not that greedy yet. We'll see in a couple of years. Kidding.
Okay, so now that you have a sushi business, one, how did you get to liking sushi? And what's your favorite sushi dish to make?
Great question. So I got to sushi when I had to pay for college, and I worked as a waiter at Kabuki, which is a franchise sushi restaurant. And that's when I developed a taste for sushi. I realized, I was around it all the time. I gave it a shot, and I was like, wait, this is actually really good. So I realized I like sushi, and that's how I got into it. I watched a documentary after that called Jiro Dreams of Sushi. Very inspiring. It's about the #1 sushi chef in the world. I think he's 94 now and still working. And just so like his philosophy and dedication to the art was just really inspiring. And that's how I ultimately got into sushi, because that gave me that push. And then in terms of my favorite sushi to eat, it's really hard to beat the tuna belly with the caviar on it. It's really solid. You should try it. I see your face. You should try it.
If you could make a vegan one.
No, unfortunately, I can't. Oh, I do have vegan tuna sushi actually, but it's not going to be as good. It'll be pretty decent though. It'll be pretty decent.
Do you make it out of like watermelon?
No. There's a company that makes really good quality vegan sushi.
Okay. I didn't know, like, because you're a chef now. When we met, you weren't doing all these things. I'm like, maybe you know how to make it, like, because you see on TikTok, they make it like from watermelon and they make a tuna and they
Yeah,
seal.
I could easily do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
This other one legitimately tastes like tuna. It's vegan sushi.
That's just vegan sushi.
Yeah, that's just what it looks like tuna, and it surprisingly tastes very close to tuna. If I was a vegan, that's definitely what I would be eating when I'm craving sushi.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so is there anything else about Chu-Shi LA? Because I know that you have a lot of celebs at your parties or just well-known people, and now I see you doing like wine and sushi events, which are so cool. So yeah, like what's happening with Chu-Shi LA?
So what's happening right now is currently I'm actually going to have a pop-up coming up soon on the 25th with my friend Chef Leland. He goes by Stealthy Chef on Instagram, and he's really awesome. He's allowing me to use his venue to do my first pop-up. So really excited for that. And anything else? Let me see. What else am I doing? My team's expanding, and I'm also just working on new recipes, constantly trying to come up with different combinations and toppings and glazes to improve my sushi game. So that's about it for Chu-Shi right now.
That's a lot. Not just about that's a lot. That's pretty cool. Like from the pandemic, like you did all this. That's amazing. Congrats.
Yeah, I think it's been a little over a year and a half, and it's just so much change in such a short period of time. Yeah.
Well, proud of you, and I'm really happy that you did this interview with me. I'm just
Of course.
excited for you.
For you, anytime, Michelle. Anytime.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon.